telling yourself, you can't stop me, dog. Easy. Dirty, I can say what they want. They could never stop me, no. They could do as they please. They could never pull me, no. 'Cause I was born as a winner. I was born as a winner. Dirty, I tell me what you see. Now come in like you're full of energy. All you can't tired, but mine you don't walk in. All they try to get me fired. Oh God, that ain't walking. Try to make me home a living, but mine that ain't walking. I hope be a man to do me, but that still ain't walking. Give up now. Advice for you. Don't try me. I'm too blessed for you. I come from a humble place where Jaja watch over way. Dirty heart, you can say as you like, you could do as you please, but you ain't stopping me. No way, you ain't stopping me. You could waste it.
A pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't stop.
And how are we doing this afternoon?
No way you win. Dirty heart can say what they want. They could never stop me, no. Oh, they could do as they please. They could never pull me, no. Oh, Lord, I was born as a
Go ahead right now.
winner.
Share the live. Let them know that class is in session. We are back. Today being Tuesday, the 10th day of December. And so we're getting ready to have another class in session program.
Give up now. My money's still making. You've tried for years and up to now you're still waiting. I'm telling you now that this thing ain't working. It's like you inherit.
I know many of you guys
The heart you can say as you like. You could do
have been anticipating this.
stopping me. No
So many of you guys missed this.
energy if you like.
Many of you guys are like, when are you coming back? Well, guess what? I'm here.
What they want, they could never stop me, no. Oh, they could do as they please, they could never pull me, no. Oh, Lord, I was born as a winner. I was born as a winner. See, you tell me what you see. Now come in like you're full of energy. All you can't tired, but mine you don't walk in. All they try to get me fired. Oh God, that ain't walking. Try to make me home a living, but mine that ain't walking. I hope be a man to do me, but that still ain't walking. Dirty, I can say what they want. They could never hold me down. No, they could do as they please. They could never stop me now. Oh, Lord, I was born as a winner. I was born as a winner. Dirty, I tell me what you see now. Coming like you're full of energy. All they can't tired. All they try to get me fired. Try to make me home a living. I hope they have a to do me. I get tripped.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a pleasant good afternoon to each and every one of you guys who are now joining me on the class in session program for another wonderful, wonderful Tuesday evening. Yes, I know definitely you guys were anticipating this. You guys know for a fact I was out for a little while. Yes, and yesterday was unforeseen. Apparently yesterday information and communication process was not done properly to let persons know, hey, I'm back, and so yesterday I had to, abruptly cancel because my intention was fully to start yesterday. But I want to say a pleasant good evening to each and every one of you guys. I hope each and every one of you were having yourself a wonderful, wonderful time. And now that I'm back, we are ready to roll again. We are ready to continue with our broadcasting. We're ready to continue with our information. Yes, and so it would not take me very long to get back into programming, right? A lot have been happening. There's a lot happening. And so I want to be able from today to start addressing those issues that many of you guys have been messaging me about. We have been having conversation. Some persons who called and, reach out and like, what do you think about that? I mean, I would and be able to, share my whole have been happening. There's a lot. I would share my views on this. Apparently something came on while I didn't want it to come on. So I want to say a pleasant good afternoon officially to the persons on my Facebook and YouTube page. I want to say welcome to another class in session program officially. Some persons say, well, I gone missing. Definitely not. I was out. I vacated a little while in the United States, and then I was back. And then yesterday, as I said, I was supposed to recommence programming, but for whatever circumstances, things arise, and so we had to abruptly cancel. Ladies and gentlemen, first off, I want to say for the time that I was not here, when I left the Sunday, we had a wonderful youth event that was held in McDonald's College. So I know that was a success because I was there and I viewed the banquet that happened the Saturday, which was the second, I believe. And again, another wonderful event put on by the New National Party. Then I looked at the rally that was held in Boucheju, Colors Day. So I was really much abreast with a lot of the things that have been happening. Yes, let me officially start by, not on a sad note, but I just want to extend sympathies to the Frank family of Victoria in St. Mark's in having lost what I would consider to be a community icon within the St. Mark's area, in that of Brother Andy Frank. He was a friend, he was a colleague, he was a church mate, whatever it kind of fell home for me. So I want to extend condolences, sympathies on the behalf of the Class in Session program. I know many of you guys would definitely want to do that too. I know many of you guys may also have known Andy Frank. So we want to extend that sympathies today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to start on a note that I started on this morning. Yes, I want to start on that note. Let me say this, ladies and gentlemen. Supporters, you guys have been sidetracked, and I can't put it in any other light. You guys are being sidetracked, and you guys are not being focused. And in many of the circumstances, you guys seems to not understand what is happening at this stage in the entire political atmosphere. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of us who are aware as to what happens in the United States, whenever there is a pick for candidacy within the both political organizations, which is the Republican and the Democrats, there is normally what is considered to be a candidate debate. So the two persons selected within the Republican or the two persons selected within the Democrats, they usually get the opportunity to sway persons within the party. Yeah? Sway persons within the party to basically have them believe or understand or bring forward the case that they are the better president candidate for an upcoming election. And so I believe within the party at present, this is the atmospheric condition that is happening. And so instead of staying focused on state issues and state concerns, we are allowing the other side to dictate the pace of the New National Party. And let me say this to you guys. This aggravates me to the core. And I'm being very frank about it. It is aggravating me because you realize even persons that are following me on my Facebook page is realizing that I'm not commenting. Only this morning, somebody really had a conversation with me in depth. Yes, and I decided to make a post. Ladies and gentlemen, what you guys are allowing the other side to do is what caused that political organization to have lost several general elections within the state. what you guys are causing the other side to do is what caused them to be the only political organization in the Caribbean and in the world by extension to have the most gruesome defeats on consecutive occasions and loss of so many leaders or probable leadership within the political organization. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why many Grenadians was not electing this organization. Because at no point in time they were proving to the Grenadian people that they were ready for a general election because of the discrepancies that was happening within the political organization. And it baffles me to date to see this happening or causing these people to cause this to be happening within the new National Party. Because if we remember clearly, prior to the convention of the National Democratic Congress, when Deacon Mitchell got leader, there were so many discrepancies surrounding that leadership. Who say he bite? Who said they didn't get a chance to be in meetings? Delegates didn't get the opportunity to vote. Ballot boxes were stated to be missing. Persons who community members wanted to be the candidate, they basically pushed them out of certain meetings. And so this is what these people know. This is what this organization, this political organization, is used to this kind of level of discrepancies. The NNP is not used to this. And I call for immediate cease and desist of causing the National Democratic Congress to create this narrative as if there is an infight within the political organization. In everything in which you are selecting individuals in a democratic sense, you are expected to put forward your case as to why you are expected to be elected. Why you have to bring to the people why I must be elected, why am I must be selected as the person of the choice, or person of choice. You guys are giving these people that level of gas. You guys that are doing it. You guys that are doing it. Because even what happened last week, there was the circulation of a particular video which presumed that two persons was in conversation. One of which that is affiliated with the so-called National Democratic Congress. That alone should show you, ladies and gentlemen, that even if there are persons within the NDC that is having conversations with individuals, they are simply doing it to gain points on their side. Because if me and somebody's having a genuine conversation on something, why would you tape me? If me and you is simply having a conversation about something, why would you tape me? Ladies and gentlemen, at this stage, this political organization that is presently ruling, they have realized the momentum swing that have happened within Grenada within the last 2.5 months. Believe it or not, the political mileage that the new National Party would have created within the last few months, you guys are giving them the opportunity to undermine that with this convention conversation. Why you think they were calling for it so long? Why you think they wanted it? Why you think they wanted it? Because at the end of the day, the main intention of this organization, from since time immemorial, from since they have been losing elections after elections, is to see the back of Dr. Keith Claudius Mitchell. That is all they want to see. You feel they care who wins? You feel like care who wins, and who come leader. They don't care. They really don't care. Because the intention at this stage, they are not performing as in a state that persons could be in glee thereof. You're not seeing an economic boost. You're not seeing developments. And so, what you have seen from since they would have taken office, Polish conversation, locking up for faith program, closing down programs, talking about things that are supposed to not even be of interest of the state. They have been doing that because this is what, ladies and gentlemen, is sidetracking you guys what is important within the states. There are important conversations that you all are not pushing. You all are not sharing. Also recent, somebody posted, tag all over the place. I think I was one of the person they tagged and shared. The whole of the cabinet in Carriacou planting a tree. Do you know how detrimental this is at a security level? That your entire delegates can travel. God forbid. You have issues that are arising in Carriacou concerning fisher folks. You have issues arising surrounding housing. There was a simple youth election that was held last week in which they called, oh, it's historical. There were young people, ladies and gentlemen, that even the next day, they didn't get a particular code to be able to select or elect the young person in whom they wanted to be part of the youth parliament. You guys have realized that this is an entity that have realized, okay, they're going to push now a new Elevate program for young ladies. So the new Elevate program is geared to push young ladies. Let me say to you, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why the Empower program was created in Grenada, and it was the brainchild of Dr. Mitchell, the Imani batches had a very high level or a number of women joining the program as opposed to men. This is why the Empower program came about. When you did the assessment, you realized there were more young ladies joining the Imani program. And as such, Dr. Mitchell, in his brilliance, decided, you know what? We are going to create an avenue for young men. So there was never an issue in Grenada with employment when it comes to young women. But you see, this is an organization that believe to themselves that they are going to continue to push things to eat the people's money. And we're not going to talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, within the Olympic board, how they call it here? The Olympic board, there are millions of dollars missing. Allegedly. And they're talking about convention. We are talking about convention and there are things happening in the country. The Prime Minister have hit a record traveling expense. A record. There have been brewing issues in schools that involve school children going to school with acid. The cleanup program that everybody spoke about that was going to take place and asked for volunteers to come out. On Saturday, one of Grenada's promoters having an event at the National Stadium and basically had to pay people to clean the same place. This administration said they were going to get people volunteer to clean. And you're all here talking about convention? And about who will get leader? Somebody who is not even the deputy political leader of the organization has been the prime minister longer than the elected prime minister. And we're talking convention. Are you guys understanding what is going on? There are fisher folks in Carriacou and PD Martinique that have not received a dime. There are issues that are being arised. Many issues. Before I go, I asked of you guys to call on this government to tell us why the PS in Carriacou was placed on suspension. And all you're talking convention. And who should get leaderhood? And they're the ones pushing the narrative. They are the ones pushing it because they are realizing now, okay, the focus is not on them. So all the mess is being made now. Because you guys are not focused on what is happening. NNP supporters, stop sharing the narrative of the National Democratic Congress about infight. Stop that. If you guys have a selected leader and all you feel that is the best, if you're not a delegate, your words are very, very, very minimal. Every time those things arise, and you should realize that. These people have not given a proper account of the CRIF money yet. And we're going into months thereafter. Months thereafter. You hear us talking about Build Back Better. A project that an individual said is in his initiative when they campaigned on 500 Grenadian-like houses. Now you're talking convention. And allowing NDC to sidetrack all you. They can't come to me and ask me nothing. They just can't bring the conversation to me. And you all are entertaining it. You guys are entertaining it. Dr. Mitchell never hide the fact that one day, sooner than later, he's going to leave. So we know Dr. Mitchell is going to leave. As a party, we know that. He have made it publicly. Even if he swing his tongue and he say so and he say so, Donald Trump is presently going to be elected the president again. How many times have he swayed the question of not knowing or not feeling that he's going to run? And then he decide, you know what? I'm going to give it a try again. He's Dr. Mitchell's companion. We are being sidetracked, ladies and gentlemen. I said to you, there are issues of the state. They're pushing now for young people. And you know why? Because they have realized from since July to date, the youth arm of the new National Party has done more as a youth arm than the National Democratic Congress has done as a government administration. From cleanup to donation to events to interaction. Imagine we send one Amanda Japal contested that election. She had the biggest margin of victory. That is NNP victory. That is NNP breed. They can't stop us. And all you don't realizing that. Anyway NNP go inside there, we know how to. We doesn't guess that. And congratulations to Amanda. The biggest margin of victory in the youth parliament. All how they try to push things and they swing things so and they swing things so. She had the biggest margin of victory. NNP supporters, stay focused on the issues of the state. When NDC had a convention and NNP was in government, how many times did you hear Dr. Mitchell and other members push the narrative as to who should become leader? Dr. Mitchell was one of the persons that I was saying, bring any one of them. Bring any one of them, ladies and gentlemen, from 2008 to present, which is the last general election. How many political leaders have you seen in the National Democratic Congress? And all you're making convention an issue. NNP have successfully selected one political leader with no infight. Ask number 10, how many times in cabinet and other meetings Dr. Mitchell said he was giving up? How many times he said, I find out what you're in the towel now? This is a man that gave Grenadians the opportunity to cause him not to sit in the position that he is sitting even today. All you forget. So if Dr. Mitchell was greedy for leadership and for governance, he gave Grenadians the opportunity in a referendum. He gave them the opportunity. We had the opportunity to say, we don't want more Dr. Mitchell. This today would have never be a conversation if the idiotic Democrats that was on the other side take it like an election and say, don't vote that. Don't vote for that. Because he feel he run and he win. So you want to give somebody that opportunity now. And today, you have people giving you conversation about Dr. Mitchell to all and Dr. Mitchell to just want to give somebody leadership. I am certain that if it was voted for constitutionally, the 2022 elections, Dr. Mitchell would not have even been contesting it. Use all your brains. This is not a man that was greedy. The particular member that crossed the floor made it publicly that there were many times in meetings and other cabinet gathering where Dr. Mitchell said, I am throwing in the towel. I'm done. And there were members within the party that were saying to Dr. Mitchell, no, we want you for this one. We want you to take this one again. We want you to go on this one again. The two persons vying for leadership today, they were members who gave Dr. Mitchell the red light in the same way. So all you are focused on things, ladies and gentlemen, that if all you understand the history of it, come on, from 2008 to date. Huh? Look, somebody put it there. 6, Tillman Thomas, Nazim, Andal, Frank, Posueda, Bonadine, you leave out Bonadine. So I don't understand why are you making the issue. Within and among them too, that is what they should concern about. Their particular parliamentary representatives are hearing now they may not contest the next general election. Wait till we convention done. See, sometimes old people say when you live in glass house, don't do what? Don't choose stone. There are particular members that are being demoted. Ask the girl and go off. There are particular members that are being pushed out and pushed aside. Hey, I see a young man in St. Mark's. And all you day here, imagine as a government, parliamentary representatives who would have won their seats and their constituency are unsure whether or not they are vying for the next general election. They don't know. They're unaware. Which is more detrimental? Which is more detrimental? Are you making yourself swayed by foolishness? By foolishness. Look the little rainfall. Look at the condition of a lot of parks in Grenada. Look at the condition of them. Feel we didn't used to have rainfall before? But we had a well put together Ministry of Sports that had some men, and I could list a number of them, that sometimes you see them from the time the rain don't fall tomorrow, you see them in the back of the van and they go in and throw salt, gas, soil in Montrouge, they go and throw in Victoria Park. When last you see that happening? All you are pushed and swayed. Pushed and swayed. They started the narrative, NNP done. Listen to stories. Listen them. From they took office, Polish man. Or look get swayed with the Polish man thing. Yeah? Oh gosh. Well, Miss Pierre, the faith program, like the lockup, the investigation, I don't know what do the file. We oil and gas conversation. The findings of the board when it comes to the oil and gas and the process of the oil and gas. My God, today is the 10th of December, the budget conversation. And we're talking about convention. We are certain that NNP is having a convention on the 15th. You all asked for it. I've been asking about it. So now in the same breath as NNP supporters, ask when your whole country money is going to be dictated as to where it spends. That is the question. That who becomes leader of NNP. The state funds and its expenditures is of more importance than who is selected on the opposition side that emerges as leader. Let us know when the budget will be read. That is what we want to know. You all drive the whole concept of persons' salaries. Where is the pay and grade conversation with the police officers? Those are the conversation. Guys are being sidetracked. I don't condone them. If I had to have a confidential conversation with somebody, I would express my honest feeling. Look at how they take it. I'm not going to bash anybody for nothing. I am a supporter of the new National Party. 6 leaders. And we're talking that 6 leaders, and then Brother Deacon came later. Because after the general election in 2013, by the time 2018, Nazim got a blight, Franca got a blight, what's his name again? Posuida got a blight, Andal got a blight. Who else got blight? So you're talking about in a mere 5-7 years period. Under 2 years, or you have a political organization that is not geared. They're not relevant to speak on infight. And the can talk to nobody, nowhere in the world, not even Putin, about infight. That has been the modus operandi of this political organization. We sat and watched Franca and Claudette pulling mic in front of each other's face. We sat and watched things of those nature. We watched Glenn Noel tell the Prime Minister what question to answer. Everybody was in wow after the last convention. This one don't get ballot box missing. All kind of voice note and messages that was circulating. Nazim Buck was one of the individuals who came and said he didn't get a chance to be in a meeting. And all you there having NDC tell all you about infight, all you crazy. And no one of them could walk to me and tell me nothing about infight. What happened in the revolution and what you see happened within the years within the NDC is only God mercies one of them will shoot each other. Like back in the revolution. Not that too, you had a political leader and a team of persons that understood governance, and they allowed them to do the fighting in their own side and their own area. This is a political organization that caused infight to make them lose a next general election after winning it 11-4. 50-0. Now you're making these people, these people. These are the conversations that are going around. Oh, if that person get leader, I'll get a walk. You find the concern is about NNP. The concern is not about NNP. The concern is not about NNP. Look at the narrative that is being driven, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mitchell. That is who they want to see go. Dr. Mitchell is who they want to see go. Dr. Mitchell is still going on stage and getting more people to move than the young ones that they have elected. Dr. Mitchell's presence is jubilation. Going on stage and ask people, even in the constituency, we know that St. David's people get up. And he move in his neck. Now you have that kind of people and them dictating what happens in the new national party. On the 16th, ladies and gentlemen, at 12:01, on the 16th, just like 11:59, I was an NNP. At 12:01, I'm an NNP again, and I'm, watch me, I can do them a Noah bad. Because I'm seeing the era. I am living in a time when I've seen the era of a legendary leader successfully, ladies and gentlemen, would have handed over great leadership, great development, 40 years. 40 years of that leader we're watching here today. Maybe these few days is his final days as leader. But ladies and gentlemen, forgive me for saying he did a damn good job. He did a damn good job. And I know anybody succeeding him have a damn good job to do. That is what I know. That is what I have elected within Grenada from the day I was able to cast a ballot. I have never even looked at another symbol when I go and vote, knowing that Dr. Mitchell was at the helm of leadership in Grenada. So this is our success story. This is what we are proud about. This is what we need to salute with infight. My focus, ladies and gentlemen, that if Dr. Mitchell does not contest the convention, I'm unsure, I am going to say to you, I am proud of being an NNP and being there while he was at the helm. That is what I'm proud about. Who is elected leader thereafter? I'm going to judge them from them. But I'm saying to you, the 40 years that we celebrated, ladies and gentlemen, the 40 years we celebrated, if we can't stand and respect and shake the hand thereof, bow, salute, whatever it is, the reign of that leader, and understand that this is what this gentleman full drive is. He said, listen to me, I am giving up. But I know when I give up. Because ain't nobody want to have the best player on their team. And then when they trade them or when they retire, you can't get her. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm okay. You go ahead, my dear brother, and see in whom you believe that leadership quality lies in. I'm not a delegate. You're not a delegate. You may have your preference. You may have your choice. Stop posting it. Stop posting it. have your choice. Remain a NNP. That is my word to you guys. Remain a NNP. Forget these conversations. Remain an NNP. You have your preference. You believe Sister Pierre is your choice. Stay quiet. Use an NNP. Brother David is your choice. Feel free. What I'm saying to you guys, remain NNP. Because this is what is fueling the other side. When they see persons posting things about people within the party, what do you think they go think? But then again, they don't see that in them happening and they feel that the family is not needed, because all the way in the United States, I got some information that an individual whom I'm well known within the St. George's area that supposed the National Democratic Congress decided, well, NNP done, man. NNP don't have people that don't support. Because the last time an individual could have gone and sit down in a whole community meeting and nothing to do him. So he decided he would take the chance at the rally that was held in Boucheju. And here is the rugged of the police force and guard that saved him. Together we stand. Together we stand, ladies and gentlemen. If we stand together on the principles of the new national party, these people would not even be having this conversation. Persons are coming to you, asking you questions on Facebook and wherever, and they say, no, the eyes are in the sea, you know that, but I just want to ask you, why you find that going on there? Hush your mouth. We saw what happened recently with the revealing of a taped conversation. This is the intention. See what the intention is? This is the intention. And if you give them that narrative, you give them that all the time, you're going to get tied up. Stop posting this foolishness on them. Stop it. This is not the new national party. There might be issues that can and will be addressed. But it must be done in the manner in which NNP does deal with it. And how we are accustomed dealing with issues? In a respectable and democratic manner. In how much years? This is the first time persons are actually vying in that level of contest for leadership. First time it have happened in years. So I don't know if it's surprising us. But don't be swayed by foolishness. Young people are not being met by this political organization. The CREF fundings are unaccounted for in a lot of ways. Based on audit in a particular entity in Grenada, there is millions of dollars missing. Let's keep to this conversation. The year is ending. We have not had conversation as it relates to a date, or maybe it's me. Excuse me. We have not had a date as to the probable time the budget is going to be read. These are the conversations we want, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be swayed. Don't be fooled. Yes? Don't be swayed. Don't be fooled. Cut the conversation. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, take the piece where I'm saying this. Stop sharing this crap with persons and allowing people. Let us push the things that are not happening here. Let us push what is not happening here. There are issues of the state. Let us address it. Let us address them. Let us know where you have reached with the probable conversation of statutorizing the general hospital. We discovered recently that since the NADMA has been statutorized, government has not been giving them funding. A hurricane passed within that same year. So we want to know, how were they surviving? Somebody said money cannot be accounted for in NTRC. People asking questions. Those are the things. There's a lot of malpractice, corrupt practice that is happening underneath our nose. And instead of addressing them, we're posting shoppiness and sharing shoppiness. We're sharing things, ladies and gentlemen, that they are pushing. I've not seen you guys share the speech made by Dr. Mitchell. I know how many of you guys would have listened to it. By Dr. Mitchell in the rally. These are the things we have to share. How many of you all listened to Sister Mayana's presentation today? Senator Mayana. Listen to it. Let us speak about those issues. Somebody say, ask Prime Minister Andy Williams. Actually, you could ask it. Somebody's asking what is happening in Lotto. Let's start to push those things. Let's ask those questions on Facebook. Same way we pushing all the shoppiness and the shoppiness they causing us to post. Got a thing on my phone the last time where you could basically hear his AI using the voice of Honorable Peter David. Those are the things they're going to do. Those are the things that they're going to do. And we are pushing it. We are being a part of it. Let us unify for a better NNP. These people have never seen a political organization fight so hard to get out of power. That's what they want to do. And we are here basically handing them a better opportunity to win. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really decided I'm going to have to be short because Brother Sheldon is up in a very short while. But I decided that I'm going to do this today. We're going to jump into conversations of more of the conversations that we hear. Where's the Minister of Foreign Affairs gone? You see? Let us ask those questions. So, in my program already waiting on? My program already waiting on then? Because I don't find I see all you asking those questions. You know what? Let's push something tonight. For those of you guys who normally post on Facebook, I know some persons are not into the posting thing. Post 6 questions that you would like to ask the government of Grenada. 6 questions. I know some people won't go be the same. Tag me in them. Don't afraid. Tag me in them. Tonight, what we're pushing tonight, everybody go on your page. Go on your page. Post 6 questions. 6 issues that you're hearing that you want the government to give clarifications for. Go on your page and do that. Let me share it. Let me tag each other. Let me push that for the next few days. Let's ask questions about the budget and promissory things that happened in the budget. How many of you guys watched Sister Jenny's program last week on things that she spoke about that was promised in the budget? So ask questions about the immigration conversation. Let's pose those things tonight. 6 questions, everybody. Tag me in them. Let me share them. Let me circulate them. That's the name of it. Tonight is called 6 questions. Starting from 8 o'clock. Tonight is called 6 questions. Post that on your page. 6 questions. That's the challenge right now. 6 questions. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was short. But tomorrow we're going to be back, and we're going to start 6:30. I don't know how many of you guys follow me like that. But I am presently doing a program down in the city, which is Christmas in the City. And I know many of you guys know that other than this, I am employed with MTV, Fusion FM. So I'm basically at work, and then I'm here, doing my service for my political organization. Yes? So I push it back to 6:30. We're going up until the 28th. So after the 28th, we go back to regular timing because we finish it down there at 6. So not a lot of times I got to rush to get here. So sometimes I get here like 15:15 thereafter. Right? As I said, I don't want to take up too much in time in Brother Sheldon's time. And so I want to say we're going to be back here again tomorrow. We're going to continue the conversation. And don't post. Don't share. Read, swipe. Read, swipe. Read, swipe. You're going to read it just for knowledge. Read, swipe. Pass it on. So, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure being with you guys this evening. And we're going to be right back here again tomorrow. Same time, same place. As you know, guys, I am back. Live and in living colors. So, I don't want to take up too much time in Brother Sheldon's time. So, have yourself a blessed evening. God's blessings to each and every one of you guys.
Hi, Batman. What are you telling yourself? You can't stop me, dog. Dirty, I can say what they want. They could never stop me, no. They could do as they please. They could never pull me, no. 'Cause I was born as a winner. Dirty, I tell me what you see. Now come in like you're full of energy. All you can't tire. Bad mind, it don't work it. But they try to get me fired. Oh God, that ain't working. Try to make me home a little bit. Bad mind, that ain't working. Why you be a man to me? But that still ain't working. Give up now. Advice for you. Don't try me. I'm too blessed for you. I come from a humble place where Jaja watch over way. Dirty heart, you can say as you like. You could do as you please. But you ain't stopping me. No way you ain't stopping me. You could waste energy if you like, but you can't stop me. My youth, you ain't stopping me. No way you ain't. Dirty heart, you say what they want. They could never stop me, no. Oh, they could do as they please. They could never pull me, no. Oh, Lord, I was born as a winner. Dirty heart, tell me what you see. Now come in like you're full of energy. All you can't tire. Bad mind, you don't work it. But they try to get me fired. Oh God, that ain't working. Try to make me home a little bit. Bad mind, that ain't working. Why you be a man to me? But that still ain't working. Give up now. My money's still making. You've tried for years and up to now you're still waiting. I'm telling you now.